Hello everyone, my name is Pink Yulia and welcome back to Adventure of a Lifetime. Sold out of shark burgers at the Bond Festival, we had just asked Emily on a date, taking her with us to explore the festival. Wonder if anything will happen? Probably not, but let's see. I caved into the peer pressure and brought Emily along. Wow, there's so much going on. A wooden stage had been set up on the festival grounds that had music playing and people dancing. The edges of the grounds were occupied by a variety of food stalls, similar to our town. Emily? She'd been unusually quiet today, and was just slowly walking along behind me now. Uh-oh. The whole time, she didn't once take her eyes off the ground. Uh-oh. Ah! Someone passing in the other direction bumped into her. Are you alright? Oh, sorry, hero. What's wrong? Walking in a yukata is kind of hard. I guess a yukata and gaita could be tricky for someone not used to them. Gaita, I don't know if I'm saying that right, but whatever. By now, everyone knows that I butcher pronunciations. Old-fashioned Japanese wooden footwear. In the recent years, it has become popular to wear them to festivals paired with yukata. Here. Huh? Just hold my hand. Better safe than sorry, right? But Emily didn't accept my offer. Thanks, but I can walk on my own. What's going on? You didn't have a problem holding my hand before. Yeah, but I don't want people to think that you have to take care of me all the time. Come to think of it, recently, she'd been making an effort not to ask for my help when we're out in the water. I thought she had just gotten used to it. Guess that wasn't exactly the case. Well, can you do it as a favor to me? It'd really suck if you got tripped in this crowd. Blushing furiously, Emily hesitantly put her hand in mine. Don't get the wrong idea. It's just, I borrowed this yukata, and I don't want to get it dirty. There we go. That's more like the Emily I know. You're such a tease sometimes. Even when she made a show of getting mad, she held onto my hand. I was officially Emily's secret escort for the festival now. We took a walk around the stall, saying hi to familiar faces along the way. Some places served yakisoba and shaved ice just like any other festival, while others offered local dishes and fresh fruit. Want to get something to eat? Maybe. But I'd rather, For the most part, Emily seemed more interested in the people dancing by the stage than any of the food around. Actually, I think I'd like to give it a try. What should I do? Oh, the Bond Festival dance? I think you can just join in any time. You've never done it before? She shook her head. No? How about you? Only when I was a kid, with Chisa and the others. Oh, I really want to try it. Can you show me how? Emily pulled on my arm and dragged me toward the circle of dancers. Okay, I think it goes like this. I tried to match the rhythm and the movements of the children and the older people around us. It wasn't a hard dance. Anyone could do it. Like this? Yeah, that's it. Keep it up. Some of the older women from the neighborhood complimented Emily on her dancing. As the poster girl for Machiko's cafe, she'd become something of a local celebrity. This is fun! Yeah, and you're already really good at it, Emily. With just a little practice, she got the hang of it rather quickly. That said, even though we were doing the same moves, Emily's graceful movements seemed a little different from the regular Bond dancing. You know, I used to do classical ballet. Then she did a fancy pirouette in time with the music. Oops! Her gaita started slipping off, and she nearly fell over, but managed to lean against me for support. Phew, that was a close one. That's what happens when you get carried away. It's easy to get the hem caught. Whoa! She hurried to cover up the flash of bare leg revealed by the gap in her yukata. It didn't seem to occur to her that I'd already seen her in a much more revealing swimsuit. Hey, so I've been wondering, why do people dance like this at the Bond Festival? Regaining her rhythm, Emily hit me with an unexpectedly innocent question. Well, Chisa's grandma once explained it to me when I was a kid. She said it's a dance to welcome the souls of our ancestors. The festival takes place every summer all over Japan. Spirits are said to return to this world, so we celebrate to welcome them, then send them on their way when they have to go back. Isn't it inappropriate for me to do it, then? I'm not from around here. That's only how it started out. These days, it's much more about people getting together and having a good time. So there's no need to worry. I'll bet the ancestors would be a lot happier just to see you enjoy yourself. Yeah, I think you're right. Regaining her composure, Emily went back to showing off her ballet Bond fusion style of dancing. The locals loved it, and I bet any spirits who happened to be watching felt the same. We had a great time at the Bond Festival and dancing together with everyone. It was a totally new experience for Emily, and a great trip down memory lane for me. As the festival atmosphere washed over me, I felt at one with the whole island. That was so much fun! I know, right? You really work up an appetite, too. We should get a little something to eat. Hand in hand, we strolled casually over to the food stalls. What would you like? Let's see. Oh, that looks really good! Emily pointed to an ikayaki stall, a Japanese dish made from whole grilled squid flavored with soy and other sauces. It's pretty much always found at Japanese festivals and is always a popular item. They were serving the entire squid, grilled with soy sauce. It's so big, I don't think I'll be able to eat it all. I'll split one with you. Sounds good, let's do that. I handed over the money and bought a particularly large squid fresh off the grill. It smells so nice. It smells like the sea. Oh, I thought you hated the sea. I don't know what would give you that idea. With a sly smile, she bit into the squid's head. Delicious! Come on, you eat some too. Thanks. This hits the spot. Right? You say it like the deliciousness has anything to do with you. Well, obviously, the ocean is like my third home, plus my name means blessing of the sea after all. 3 hometowns? I guess that's one for each parent, and now Ogasawara too. As we talked, we enjoyed more of our hometown's blessings. The squid was soft and grilled to perfection, and I couldn't get enough of that soy sauce-filled aroma. By the way, I think the fireworks will be starting soon. Oh yeah! Emily had been drafted into the fireworks setup committee with Chisa, Ryota, and the others. And ever since, I had really been looking forward to the fireworks. Let's head over to the beach. Okay. A lot of people had already gathered on Omara Beach. Wow, look at all these people. With this number, it should be pretty easy to get a spot. At big city fireworks, there's way too many. Yeah, that's true. I went to a fireworks show with my parents once, but all the people created a traffic jam. In the end, we could only see a small part of the show from the gaps between buildings. After that, Mama said she never wanted to go to another one ever again. Papa also said it was a waste of time, too. That must have been rough for you. That happens a lot at famous fireworks shows. In the end, their fame seems to work against them. I I'd gone before with some friends, but it was so crowded that all we could really see was the back of the person in front of us. I relate so much. I love watching fireworks shows, but when I needed my parents to go see them, they never ever wanted to go because it was always so crowded. It really sucked. Here in Ogasawara, there were still crowds, but we weren't packed in like sardines. It was a lot more relaxing. There's a spot over there! Emily grabbed my hand and pulled me over to a spot that would give us a perfect view. We took a seat and gazed up lazily at the night sky. It's really pretty, even without any fireworks. It is, isn't it? Just the sight of this beautiful starry sky made coming out here worth it. It reminds me of the sky from that night. That night? Ah, right. The night we'd spent marooned on Minimijima during a typhoon. Once the storm passed, we had a fantastic view of the sky. Looking back on it, that was a real adventure, huh? Yeah. Emily held my hand a little tighter. I'm so glad I came to Ogasawara. Really? I got to see and experience so many wonderful things from my last summer vacation in Japan. What do you mean last? You'll have lots more. Suddenly, from the distance, we heard a shrill, whistling noise pierce the air. We looked up in time to see a firework burst and decorate the sky in lights of every color of the rainbow. Wow! One after another they flashed, dazzling enough to eclipse the stars, but fleeting, not lasting more than a few seconds. I love the animation they've done for the fireworks here. That's gorgeous. Look at that. That's beautiful. Oh my goodness. It's so nice. Wow. I just like to take some time to appreciate the animations they put in. And I'm not sure if it keeps going until I click on the thing to ask, but they did a really good job. Oh yeah, I see it's looping. I remember that one. Alright. They're huge! Wow, they've really stepped it up since I was a kid. Some were spectacular explosions. Others were smaller, going off in various patterns across the sky. And then some would burst, crackle, and finally rain down a shower of tiny lights. They did a really good job. The night sky was awash with hundreds of colorful blooming lights. It's so pretty! Emily gazed up, lost in the lights. Sure is. At some point, my view had wandered from the sky to Emily's face. The reds, yellows, and purples of the fireworks reflected off her soft, glowing skin. I was enchanted by the sight. Huh? What? Oh, sorry, it's nothing. I quickly jerked my eyes away. I was just watching the fireworks on you. On me? Yeah. She looked down at herself. Oh wow, you're right! Her body was bathed in colorful lights every time a firework went off. You're always pretty, but tonight you look truly beautiful. What? Did I say something wrong? Emily looked away shyly. Why'd you have to say that? It sounds like an old pickup line. That's not how I meant it. It's just how I feel. You know, Hiro, saying stuff like that could send a girl the wrong message. The wrong message? Never mind. For whatever reason, Emily blushed and looked down at the ground. I don't think you got the wrong message. I didn't let her hear me say that, though. Hey, Hiro? Huh? Thanks to you, I've been able to have an awesome summer. So, thank you. What's the rush? There's still plenty of summer left. We still had the other half of summer to get through. Yeah, I know. I just wanted to say it now, in case I forget later. You know how I am. She poked out her tongue at me. So cute. But I could sense a kind of loneliness behind all her kidding around. Emily was a pretty straightforward girl. You could always tell how she was feeling. She didn't say another word for the rest of the show. I was certain that she had something on her mind, but I didn't want to press the issue, so I just sat next to her and enjoyed the time we were spending together. Another souvenir for the summer I spent with Emily. Oh. We're back! Oh, hey guys! Welcome back. How are the fireworks? Awesome, definitely worth seeing this year. You should go check them out. It'll be over soon. Emily slipped in through the back of the stall and switched places with Chisa. Freed from her shift, Chisa took my arm and we strolled together into the night. How'd it go? How'd what go? You told her how you feel, right? What? No! What are you even talking about? Come on! You can't be this lame. What? There's no need to hide it. Everybody already knows. Am I really that obvious? Chisa nodded enthusiastically. But she'll be gone when summer ends. That wouldn't change even if we found the engagement ring and saved Emily's parents' marriage. I'd have to go home eventually, too. It's not like you to think about anything. Just be your normal goofy self. Very funny. She made it sound so easy. We both turned to look back at Emily at the stall. Welcome! A nice coffee coming up! She was in full customer service mode. She's really changed. Nothing like that troubled girl we found that day. That's just the way she is. Yo, Chisa, hurry or we'll miss the fireworks. Pick up the pace or risk abandonment, dear sister. Yeah, I'm coming. Okay, you guys watch the stall. See you later. Got it, have fun. We got this. They all headed off to the beach, Chisa occasionally casting a worried look back in our direction. Chisa's now our wing girl, yeah! Bye, you guys! See you again, hero! The sweetest of dreams, my golden-haired yukata angel! See you tomorrow, Chisa. Good night, Chinami. See ya! After the Bond Festival ended, we all headed home. We watched the Ogasawara sisters until Emily and I were alone. Huh? As I took her hand, Emily smiled shyly. Only the sound of Emily's gaita could be heard in the hushed nighttime air. I had a great time! There's no fireworks tomorrow, but there'll be more dancing. On Chichijima, the festival lasts more than one day. We have to work hard tomorrow, too. We sold all of our shark burgers today, so it'll probably be quiet tomorrow. Oh, then I'll do more Bond Festival dancing. I'm pretty sure I've got it down now. She let go of my hand as she broke into an impromptu dance. Do you think they'd mind if I improvised? A twirl here would make it look more elegant. I couldn't help but smile, following Emily as she danced down the street. That's adorable. Aw, home already. Yeah, guess the fun ends here. We drifted into an awkward silence, and I just couldn't find the words. That yukata looks really good on you. Thanks! I've always wanted to wear one. I don't want to take it off now. You're taking it off now? Huh? I don't mean right now. Not in front of you. Yeah, of course not. You're such a goof. She let go of my hand and went into the house. And that's all the time I have for this episode, so thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!